With my old friend and colleague Steve Flink, Hall of Famer, tennischannel.com. Steve, big upset in the women's tournament. Karolina Pliskova, who is still hoping to become #1 in the world, lost to Magdalena Rybarikova, 3-6, 7-5, 6-2. What do you think?
Very disappointed for her, because I thought that when she was serving 2-3 in the final set that her experience would count. She'd get to 3-all, she'd eventually win and never won another game. I thought it kind of got away from her at the end of the second set. She could possibly have won that match in straight sets. Disappointing, because with her serve and her forehand, particularly her serve, she was capable of winning this tournament.
Yeah, and as she was capable to win this tournament, Kvitova, and we have been talking about that yesterday, so already two, let's say, favorites have gone. Right? And well, Kontaveit beat Kasatkina, was a seeded player, but I mean not so high, 29. And Kontaveit is playing well, so I mean she's a good contender.
Yeah, she is. That was a good win for her. I was happy to see that.
Okay, now let's talk about men.
Sure.
Well, Federer won easy.
He did.
Not a surprise. Djokovic even more.
Djokovic just breezed through his match, you know, and he you know, 2 easy 6-2 sets and then a 6-1 to close. Federer did have a tight first set. He was down 2-love at the start, won it in a tiebreak, and then for the last 2 sets he raised his game considerably and came away pretty happy with a straight set victory.
Yeah, there were not big upset in the men's tournament, because Team won versus Simon, Dimitrov versus Baghdatis, Raonic versus Yuzny.
Team down a set, by the way, but came back strong to win the four.
Yeah, I would say that probably the most interesting match was the one won by Ernest Gulbis, beating Del Potro. Who could have expected 3 sets to nil?
Very surprising. He didn't seem to have much trouble dealing with Del Potro's power. He more than matched it. He returned serve much better than Del Potro did. It was a good victory for Gulbis, who seems to surprise us periodically every other year. He comes up with a big result like this one.
And Gulbis, who is not a grass court player, a typical grass court player, because I mean never went beyond the 3rd round, but he had some good wins, and he can be dangerous also for the next match.
Yes. Now he lost it. He was in the semis against Djokovic at the French Open a few years back, 2014, and he lost to Djokovic. I think he'll lose again, but he will give it. He'll make a fight of it. It'll be the toughest test that Djokovic has had so far.
Yes. They were good friends. They started together at Nick Bilic Tennis Academy many years ago. Even if Gulbis stayed there for 6-7 years, as he mentioned, and Djokovic much less. Anyway,
it'll be a fun match.
Yeah, and what about Federer? I mean, he will have tough. Well, he's going to play somebody not easy to beat, but I will talk first, because we are running out of time, about tomorrow's program.
Yes, right. Federer has a day off, so we'll get to him tomorrow.
Sure. And we have Nadal Khachanov. Not easy.
Not easy. A lot of people expecting big things in Khachanov, who just had a great match with Federer on the grass. I think in Nadal's form, though, his skill from the backboard, his power from the backboard, his consistency is going to be too much. But they'll have good rallies and maybe a couple of close sets in there. I just like Nadal's chances very much. He played quite well against Donald Young to win in straight sets in his last match.
And what about Andy Murray versus Fabio Fognini tomorrow?
Surprise prediction from an American. The Italian wins 4 sets. Fognini upsets Murray in 4 on the center court.
Well, I mean, that's a big upset.
That means you have to invite me back. You must invite me back after I've said that.
Well, if he wins, for sure. You know, they played 6 times. They won 3 times each. Fognini was very close to beat him also in Rio de Janeiro when they played on our court.
Yes.
So Fognini has the game. Then on grass, of course, Fognini himself said that Murray should be the favorite. He's the winner of last year in Wimbledon, the winner of Wimbledon 2013.
But I think Murray has to serve a little bigger and better than he has so far. Otherwise, Fognini's returns are going to hurt him throughout that match.
Yeah, well, we'll see. And then I want another prediction. Camila Giorgi versus Jelena Ostapenko, the winner of Roland Garros.
You won't be as happy with that prediction. I'm going to Ostapenko in 3 sets. But not with a lot of confidence, but I think it'll go the distance.
Well, okay. Listen, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Steve Flink. And while just behind us, Mr. Giorgi, come on.
No, come on.
We were talking about you.
No,
This gentleman said that he thinks Ostapenko will win in 3 sets. And I say, he thinks.
Okay.
But I say that Camilla may win. Come on, look at the TV.
Camila going to win, easy.
Easy, very easy. Bravo,
Very easy.
Bravo, ciao. Thanks a lot to Steve Flink, and have you seen live, Father Giorgi. Bye bye.